offered a particular service, touch base with them, and so now they retained me to do that service for them that they didn't know that I did, but now I do offer. And so I just think it's important for the line of communication and how you handle and manage your business. I don't think you should let things just, how can I say it, this lapse. You know, you have to be very diligent. You have to be very diligent and productive in the whole building of the foundation of whatever business or whatever niche that you are in, and be serious about it.
Correct. So I'm glad that you said that. See, 80% of people don't follow up after the first initial contact. So the fact that you're saying, so they'll hear it, that the money is in the follow-up. You're leaving money on the table. She said she followed up, and then she was able to collaborate or get another deal because they didn't know she provided that service. That's because she followed up. So let me ask you this. Through your email marketing, do you have a CRM system that's following up through text, or you only follow up through email?
I only follow up through email. Right now, but in the following upcoming new year, January, I'm trying to implement a lot of other factors in it that can also help me and assist me in that area as well. And so I'm not just relying on that avenue, that just one avenue.
Correct. So I was going to say that is that I use an all-in-one system. If you're listening to the sound of my voice and you don't have a system, I use an all-in-one system that will follow up for me. So it's a CRM. And so through text, it'll follow up. Through email, it will follow up. It posts my content for me. I can schedule posts on all of the platforms, not just on one. It'll post it for me at that scheduled time. It does my landing pages, my websites. So if you need a system, anybody listening, trust me, I found this system about maybe 2 years ago, and I love it. And so I've been recommending, I have a referral link. So if you want to use my referral link, message me the word referral, and I'll send it to you so you can see what's available. So let me ask you this. How long have you been in business?
I have a few businesses. I wear a few entrepreneurial hats. So I'm a published author, singer, songwriter. I just dropped 2 releases on the 24th of November, just picked up by a radio station, and my other release will drop on the 17th of this month as well. So I've been in business since 2000 and around about 18. And so I wear various hats, but steadily, consistently 2018.
Yes, congratulations. Everybody say congratulations to Kelly on her new release. Go, Kelly. Go, Kelly.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And I will be also DMing you because I do want that system that you have so that I can implement it in what I'm doing. That would be very helpful for me.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad you connected. Thank you so much. Have a great Sunday.
You have a great Sunday, too. It's an honor meeting you. God bless you. Bye for now.
Thank you. You guys, see how wonderful this is? You can meet people all around the world. You got that smartphone. You got the whole wide world in your hand with that smartphone. So can you imagine meeting somebody who just released a song? She has multiple businesses, right? She's growing on social media and in her personal business. So let me just tell you, it's possible for anybody willing to learn a skill and do the work. So that's what you need to do. You need to understand follow-up is the key to most of your problems. You're afraid to follow up because you're afraid of no. You're afraid to follow up because you think you're bothering them. You're afraid to follow up because you don't like to talk to people, but yet you want to help people. You got to build relationships and communities with these people on social media. The money is right there when you follow up. And so I'm so glad that she said, when I followed up, I was able to offer another service they did not know I had, and boom, I'm able to get the sale. So I'm all about starting conversations that convert into cash. You can write that down. Say, business coach Jerusha said, you start conversations that convert to cash. If you're on social media and you're not building a community, what are we doing? We're here to make customers, clients, and connections. Write that down. I call it the 3 C's: customers, clients, connections. And so I was just on a business call, my 3-day ride business course. I have clients that I meet with one-on-one, and her issue was follow-up. And so I thought I'd go live really quickly to share with you some follow-up strategies and tips that you're going to need to be more successful. To scale, you have to follow up. Now, if you're so busy, you got 3 businesses, you got 3 children, you got a household, you need a system to follow up for you. I use an all-in-one system that follows up for me. Now, I do the initial follow-up, like I just met Kelly. I will obviously follow up and say, thank you so much for coming on the live, Kelly. That will be me. After that, if Kelly chooses to get the referral link, now Kelly is in my system. That's going to continue to follow up with Kelly. Make sense? Yes or yes? Anybody can do this. So if you want my personal referral link, send me the word referral, and then I'll know that's what you want. And I'm happy to show you the one that I use. The girl that created this CRM system, she's a systems guru, like the best of the best. And so if I recommend anything, trust me, I tried it. I don't recommend things I haven't tried. Okay. I tried it. Stamp of approval. It's a great all-in-one system. Now, so if that's you, you're ready to scale. Like she said, ready to not just email, text. You got to stay in communication. Some people don't check their emails. They got thousands and thousands of emails, right? But then everybody check their text. Everybody checks their cell phone. I don't care who you are. You are checking your phone. And so I read the average person opens up social media 2 and 3 hours per day. You're spending 2 and 3 hours on social media every single day of your life, 2 to 3 hours. So you got time. You got time to build a business, and you got time to follow up. What are you talking about? You don't have time to follow up. You do have time to follow up. And then you put your people into a system. Are you following me? Yes, Claire in the building. Hey, Claire, how you doing? Double tap that screen. On TT, my first goal is 5,000. If you're watching me on TT, double tap that screen. Our first goal is 5,000. And I need you to share the broadcast because we want education to go viral. We want education to go viral. Drama can go viral. Nudity can go viral. Skits and story time and the girl who stole the girl's seafood bowl. All of those things can go viral. Education can go viral too, right? Knowledge is the new rich. So we want to share the broadcast. Thank you so much. I am streaming in multiple places. So if you are on, yes, we got IG in the building. We got YT in the building. We got FB in the building. I am streaming in multiple places because I just feel like you should utilize your time. If I'm going to go live, I'm going to go live every place possible. I'm going to use the platform. That's what I'm going to do. So I wanted to share with you some of the things that I share with my clients inside the 3-day ride. If you haven't seen the ride, it's a signature course. Let me tell you, Charlene in the building. Hey, Charlene, how you doing? How you doing? It's a signature course that I help you attract unlimited leads. I teach you how to find your ideal clients. I teach you how to follow up. I teach you how to overcome objections. I teach you how to do curiosity marketing, attraction marketing. I teach you how to create content that you can convert into cash. I teach you how to start conversations that convert into cash. And so if you haven't seen my signature viral 3-day ride, put ride in the chat, DM me on the TT ride, RIDE. So you can see what's available. If you get inside the ride, you get a chance to work with me now until the end of the year. Now until the end of the year. That is the promotion going down in fourth quarter. So take full advantage. Now, become a master at follow-up. Hello, pretty people. Thank you so much.
Right.
Thank you so much. Right. RIDE in the chat. So follow-up is not begging. Listen carefully. I've been in sales and marketing. Let me introduce myself. I'm Darush. I'm a business coach. And I've been in sales and marketing over 20 years. I know a thing or two. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. The one thing we have found, you can go Google it right now. What is one of the biggest mistakes people make in sales? They don't follow up. At the end of the day,
Rizzo for sending the Heart Me gift.
Whoop, whoop. At the end of the day, they don't follow up. Somebody expressed interest in your art and then you never followed up. Somebody expressed interest in your jewelry and you never followed up. Somebody expressed interest in your t-shirts, your hats, your lotions, your potions. You never followed up. It wasn't that they weren't interested. It wasn't that they forgot. You're not a priority, right? You know, all the scrolling that's happening right now. If you're a professional, you have follow-up systems. If you're learning, you have to manually follow up yourself. Okay. You have to follow up yourself. So if you're inside my course, the 3-day ride, I have a follow-up sequence where you can follow the sequence so you're not bugging. You're not begging. Follow-up is not begging. Follow-up is leadership. If you want something done, you have to do something. You are the CEO of your own business. Most people don't lose sales because the person said no. They lose sales because they never followed up. I wanted your t-shirt. I wanted your hat. I wanted your cream. I wanted your lotion. Girl, you didn't follow up. So you missed the sale. The highest closing rate in sales happens in the follow-up. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. I just got off a business call with my 3-day riders, and I said to them, the highest closing rate in sales happens in the follow-up, not the first conversation. Sometimes, Google it, it takes 5 to 12 attempts or interactions or engagement for some people to purchase. They just need that time. They don't know, you don't know what's going on in their lives. It might just be timing. It might just be, you know what? You don't know the circumstances. They might be trying to get the funds. You don't know, but you missed the sale because you didn't follow up. Now, let me tell you why follow-up matters. Write this down. I need a great note taker in all the cities, okay? I'm streaming in multiple places. If you're in Chicago, you are my virtual assistant note taker. Florida, put your state in the chat. Thank you so much for double tapping that screen on TT. If you're on TT, my first goal is 5,000 hearts. Let's go, TT. And so, yes, please make sure we get that. Yes, thank you so much for sharing the broadcast and liking the post. Suzanne in the building. Everybody say, hey, Suzanne, how you doing? Gorgeous, good to see you. So why follow-up matters? People are busy. Stop thinking it's you, your product, your service. People are busy. Thank you so much. I'm straight in the building. Double tap that screen. People are busy. People forget. Write this down. Whatever state you're in, put your state in the chat. Florida in the building. Okay, Florida, you're my assistant. Florida, you're my assistant in Florida. Okay, Chicago, you're my assistant in Chicago. Let's go. Okay, people need time. People need to see consistency. Some people didn't purchase from you because they want to see if you're for real. They didn't purchase because they want to see you keep showing up. They didn't purchase because they want to see, are you serious? So they didn't purchase yet. You know how many people?
Texas.
Yes, Texas in the building. I got a note taker in Texas. Yes, Suzanne is my note taker in Texas. They want to see that you're consistently showing up. They want to see, am I purchasing from a professional? People watch before they buy. They watch you and secretly never come into the room and watch you and binge watch your stuff. They do. There's always somebody watching. And that person is a potential client. They just didn't move yet, but you got to follow up. Silence does not mean no. Silence usually means not right now. Okay. And remember, the more you say, the less people remember. You don't need to try and convince them and tell them how great your product is and tell them how great your company is. You've given them enough facts to make an informed decision. That's why we don't chase. We influence through stories. And I'm going to give you ways to do it. We're going to influence through the stories we tell. Become a great influencer through your stories. So when you follow up, don't spend your time begging someone to meet, watch, or decide. Here's what we're going to do instead. Show movement, show results, show consistency, show gratitude. Write that down. Movement means, okay, they didn't purchase yet, baby. You still showing up on social media. You still doing your thing. You're showing results. You're getting clients. You're making money. You're showing gratitude. I'm so grateful. Thank you, Jesus, for all my clients inside the 3-day ride. Thank you for their success. I'm showing gratitude, growing my business, consistently scaling using social media. Let your life do the talking. You not showing up is a problem. When they don't see you for weeks, they think you don't sell it anymore. They don't know if I could trust this person. This person fell off. So I say, get scripts and put them in a system. Why you need scripts? You don't follow up off emotion. You follow up through systems. Write this down. There's no secrets to success, only systems to success. Say, business coach Jerusha loves systems because I have a little bit of ADHD, baby, and a little dyslexic sometimes. I need a system. I can't do random well. I don't know anybody who can do random well. I have to have systems, just like your current job. You have a system. You go to work, you get your coffee, you go to somebody's office, you have a meeting, then you get on your computer, then you send out some emails. There's a system that you do every single day with you working for somebody else. You need to have that same energy with your business. Double tap that screen. Thank you so much for double tapping. I appreciate you. Our first goal is 5,000 hearts. Let's go, TT. We can do it. That's why you want simple one-liners to follow up. You want clear sequences when you follow up. You want timed follow-ups. Let me explain to you. In my follow-up ebook and the Overcoming Objections bundle, I have a sequence that you can follow with scripts. So in 2 days, it tells you exactly what to say. In 4 days, it tells you exactly what to say. In 7 days, it tells you exactly what to say. Now, it's not you manually doing all this. You're going to plug it into a system. Now, if you don't have a system yet, that's okay. You can manually do it. Now, here's my take. If you have less than 50 customers, you could do it yourself. When you have more than 50 customers, you need a system. Okay. You're not going to have time to follow up. But if you only have 10 customers, you can follow up with 10 people. Why pay for an app when you can follow up with 10 people? So I think if you have a small number of customers, you can do it yourself. But there's a sequence to follow up. So you're not doing it every day. You're following up maybe 2 days, 4 days, 7 days, 14, 30. It's a sequence and it rotates. And it tells you exactly what to do and say in the follow-up ebook. Now, if you haven't seen the follow-up ebook yet, put bundle in the chat so we can send you details just so you'll know what's available and in the follow-up ebook and objection handling bundle. You're going to get 20, not actually, it's more than that. You're going to get a year's worth of scripts, 1 year of scripts in a sequence. You're also going to get, I know, right? You're also going to get the Overcoming Objections bundle, like how to handle it when people say, let me think about it. What should you say next? When someone says, not right now, what should you say next? When someone says, I don't have the money, what should you say next? When someone says, I'm not good at sales, what should you say next? Like, it gives you the top 10 in the bundle. So put the word bundle if you have not seen the follow-up bundle. It's a game changer, life-changing situation right here. I'm trying to tell you. Can you imagine knowing what to say for an entire year, plugging it into a system? So this is plug and play into a system. I know, right? She said, yes, I need it. Okay, great. Put bundle in the chat. I can show TT what that looks like. And I'll share my screen with you if you're on the other platforms, because you can't say nobody else's platform. So, all right. So when you text me the word bundle, this is what you're going to see. Let me show TT. This is what you're going to see. Tired of feeling ghosted and losing sales after the first contact? Okay. So this is how you're going to master follow-up and objection handling without feeling pushy. And you'll click that green button. It's only $31.97. So you're not breaking the bank, baby, to change your whole life. To change your next 2 weeks, the follow-up bundle, baby, is yours. So all you got to do is message me my number or text me bundle and I'll send it to you. And then, of course, you're going to get a private message from me. Bam. That's going to be me telling you what's available, why you need to follow up. And then after that, it shows you the follow-up ebook. So you're going to see the follow-up ebook like this. And it's going to say a full year of proven follow-up scripts is yours. The sequence is yours. Why you need to follow up. And then, of course, this is what most people are afraid of, is handling objections. And so this is going to give you the top 10, not just in a PDF, but in audio. So you're going to hear audio training from me. So you hear the intonations, inflections, and delivery in my voice so you can repeat it. This is going to build your confidence, your posture, and professionalism in every conversation. So how many of you would love to feel confident when you're talking to someone? How would you love it when someone says, thank you, yes? How would you love it when someone says, no, no, and you don't know what to say? How would you love it if you did know what to say? Yes, you're my people. When someone says no, no just means next opportunity. But yes, you can ask a question. Most people, you're not asking questions. You can ask a question. Well, what doesn't interest you? Ask, not just say, okay, next time, let me know. Please stop saying that. You don't want them to let you know because they're never going to let you know. No one's going to let you know. You're going to have to follow up. And so you don't want to make it like, okay, I don't want to bug people. Maybe she has a question that's not answered. Maybe she really does want it, but she's afraid. And you just need to make sure you ask her, you know, what is it that you're not interested in, or what doesn't interest you? Thank you for my roses. Thank you for achieving the goal. We achieved.
Thanks, Art with Rizzo, for sending the rose gift.
We achieved the goal on TT. Woo! We achieved Rose's goal on TT. Thank you so much. We achieved the goal. We achieved the goal. So this is what it looks like. When you follow up, you're going to hit that green button. Can you imagine when someone says, no, and you're asking them, well, let me ask you, what doesn't interest you? Wait for it. Don't be eager to talk. Okay. You're going to lose the sale talking so much. You're going to wait, ask a question and wait for the answer. Well, can you tell me what doesn't interest you?
Listening.
Okay, good. And so you're going to wait for the answer. And so once you get this follow-up ebook, it's only $31.97. Once you get it, you'll know why it's important, because 80% of your money is on the table. You're building a business, meeting people, making offers, and then you hear crickets. Sound familiar? That's most people. And they say it's hard to sell online because they're not following up. Most business owners don't have a follow-up system, and even fewer know how to overcome objections when people say, let me think about it. So I want to help you eliminate that struggle. And so when you get the follow-up bundle, you're going to have all of this at your fingertips. Now, if you get inside the 3-day ride, you'll have me. But right now, tonight, you can get it for $31.97. It's easy access to get it. You'll get it immediately as soon as you do it. Now, if you are wondering how I started doing this, I used to build my business offline. So imagine not being online. All you're doing is texting. Imagine me being face to face with people doing this. Imagine me overcoming objections face to face. You don't have that struggle. All you're doing is texting. That's it. You got this. You got this. All right. So that's what you're going to receive. And yes, we're breaking this down. Every single time I'm live, I'm going to be breaking all of this down for you. So let me give you an example. So say someone expressed interest in your art. Say someone expressed interest in your candles, in your insurance business. Say someone expressed interest, whatever you sell. They expressed interest and you sent them your website. You sent them your stand store, whatever you did. They didn't move forward. So you just assumed they didn't want it. Well, not necessarily. Remember, I told you people are busy. They have a life. Things happen. You don't know what occurred. It's your job to follow up. A part of a sequence is like day 7. When you follow up, you're not going to say, hey, did you want to still purchase my art? Hey, did you want to still purchase my candles? Hey, no, boo. That's not how we follow up. Okay, because now it's about you and not them. You want to make sure that when you follow up, it's about them. You're curious about them. You're interested in them. So you're going to do an update and a deflection. Write that down. When you follow up like 7 days after they've expressed interest, you could do a couple of things. The purpose of this follow-up is not to sell. The purpose is to reopen the conversation naturally. The purpose is to reopen the conversation because they've already expressed interest, right? It's not to hard sell them. Okay, get it. Nope, you're going to be easy with this. Relax. And so what you're going to do is you're going to tell stories. And so your stories sell, facts tell. They've already seen your opportunity. They've already seen your service. They see that your product can help them. You showed them a product that they want. You showed them a product that will be helpful to them. So when you follow up, don't say you're ready to buy because you made that about you. Don't say that. You want to also use things like this. I'm going to give you examples. So in 7 days, one thing that I just told my client that she can do is you want to always call people by name. You never say, hey, girl, you want to call, oh, what's up, boy? You want to call people by their names. So you want to say, hey, John, hey, Tina, whatever their name is. And you went to their page. You loved on the page. I say this and people still don't do it, which blows my mind. The way you get in front of people is to go to their page. If you're listening to the sound of my voice after this live, if I go to your page and love on your page, you're going to see that Jerusha went to your page. If I want to get in front of you, all I got to do is go to your page. I'm going to go to your page, love on your page. I'm going to do what most people don't do. Love on the page, like it, do all the things. And I'm going to leave a comment that you're going to see. Remember, we're building communities through conversations. So I'm going to start a conversation. So I'm not going to say, hey, I know you said you wanted to buy my art. What? No, whatever your post is about, I'm going to say, oh, that's a nice post. I see you guys went to the park. whatever y'all did. Okay. What was your favorite part? Question mark. I'm going to ask a question about the content that you put out because I know no one else is doing it. And because I'm extraordinary, because I do extra work that nobody else is doing, I'm going to get results and I'm going to start conversations that convert. See, people miss the part in putting people first. See the people, see the people, see the people. Start a conversation. People love to talk about themselves. They want you to know they went to the park. They want you to know what they had for dinner. They want you to know where they got their hair and nails done. They want you to know. They want you to know. So guess what? Okay. Like you said, you're cooking. I bet you if I ask you, hey, on the live, you said you were cooking. What were you cooking? You're going to tell me what you was cooking. I am building rapport. You see how simple this is? People don't understand it's all about the people every time. Your money is you learning a skill.
Chili.
Oh, yeah. So he's cooking chili. Okay. So simple. When I go see the chili on his page, I'm going to say, oh, this looks so yummy. Can you send me some through the internet? Question mark. Guess what he's going to say? Yes, I got you, cuz. I got you. What's your address? What city? Where you live? I'm building a relationship just like this. Seconds. It's taking me seconds to build relationships like this. I don't know what other people are doing. You're just asking, hey, did you want to buy it? All you got to do is be interested. That's it. That's it. Can you imagine? So then his art is going to say, Art with Rizzo. He's going to say, yes, I can send you some. I've never had anybody say, no, I can't send it to you. Now, we know you're not actually sending it. It's a way of saying, I want some, and you acknowledging it. So we're talking, right? So anybody that's cooking and they show their food, I can go to their page and say, this looks so good. Can you send me some through the internet? Question mark. What city are you in? I'm getting on the plane if you're not in my city. What city? Question mark. I know you're going to answer. That's how I'm building rapport fast. All you're doing is texting. You got this. Now, if you don't know what to say, the follow-up ebook, it tells you all of this exactly verbatim how to do it. Okay. Now, he responds, yes, I can send you some. It's normal for me to now go down in the DMs. I'm already talking to you on your page, loving on your page. We in full conversation. I'm going to go down in the DMs. Hey, I know you was on the live. Thank you so much for the love, giving me the roses. Are you leveraging and monetizing social media as much as you would like? Question mark. See, now it's leading to my offer. So he's like, no, not as much as I would like. Would you like to see how I've done it and how thousands of my clients are being successful? Yes. Now I got my website in front of you. Now I have my offer in front of you. Now I have it back in front of you. You see how easy this is? There are systems that work. I'm a systems person. I need to know step 1, step 2, step 3, and I can model that. I can do it if you show me. Anybody else like that? Just show me what to do. Tell me what to say, and I can do it. That's how I learn. I'm a visual and auditory learner. If you tell me to go read that book, I can't do it. I don't even know what I don't know what it said. I don't know what you said to do. I need you to show me, walk me through this. Okay. Take me through there. Take me through that. I need you to take me through the process. That's the first thing. Now, and then you can also, right, when you're following up, was that helpful? Yes or no? Hey, Janice. Hey, Grace, how you doing? Was that helpful? Let me know. Yes. Okay, good. That was helpful. Now, another thing that's so important. Good evening. How you doing? How you doing, gorgeous? 9925 in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Good to see your beautiful faces. Lachey in the building. Mr. T in the building. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, so let me just say this to you. Oh, Miss Jam Good in the building. How you doing, Miss Jam Good? Steppin' is in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Good to see you. All right, so let's go back. So now, if you are deflecting, right, that person, I sent them the info, they didn't purchase. If you want to do a deflection, but you're still talking to them in the DMs, the next 14 days or however many days it is, you're going to say, hey, Rizzo, I liked your post on your page about your dog, whatever the post is about. By the way, I don't know if you saw my post. I ranked up to a higher level in my business. I'm so excited. That's it. That's an update and a deflection because we're friends now. We're friends. We've been talking. We're friends. You just didn't purchase yet. That's one way you can do it. Another way that you can do it, when you've already spoken to that person, you followed the system in getting in front of the person. If you are doing this in your business, you're helping someone else become successful. Say you're in credit repair. I have a client, you're in credit repair, and you help clients go from a 500 score to 700 score within a year, or 600 to 700 in a year. That's what you do. You help people increase their credit scores so they can purchase a home, so they can purchase a car, so they just have better credit, right? That's what you do for a living. When you're following up and they didn't use your service, you can tell them how you help somebody else win. It is going to resonate with that person because they are interested in your service. They just didn't move forward yet. So when you follow up, you're going to say, hey, I was just on your page. I liked your post about your daughter became a cheerleader, whatever the post is about. I don't know if you saw my last post. I just helped my neighbor increase her credit score from 400 to whatever the credit score is, from 600 to 800 in 6 months. I'm so happy for her. That's it. You're not going to say, do you still want to do it? You're not going to say, do you need my website? You're not going to say any of that. You're just going to tell her you're still helping people win. It's your story. It is important to keep that person updated with what you got going on. If you sell your art and people who wanted it, they didn't purchase yet, you could follow up and say, hey, I don't know if you saw this on my page. I wanted to let you know the art that you looked at previously, one of my homeboys coworkers just purchased it. I'm so excited. That's a follow-up. That's it. The person's going to reply, congratulations. That's awesome. You're back in communication. The goal is to get back in communication. That's the goal. If you're in a team, like you have a team of people that you're developing, if you're in network marketing, direct sales, you're going to follow up with your people who said they wanted to join your team, but they didn't. When you follow up, go to their page, love on their page. You're going to say something along the lines, I was on your page. I like your post about whatever. Did you see I just leveled up in my company? We actually helped 2 more people get started. I'm so proud. Oh, that's it. You're adding a deflection. It's a story. Whatever is happening in your company, whatever is happening with your business is a follow-up. You know what else is a follow-up? When you go and like their page, you're following up. When you share, when you comment, that's a follow-up. When you earn in your company, and thank you so much for the hearts. Our goal is 5,000. Let's go, pretty people. Say you earn a car, a trip with your company. Say you got, employee of the month, whatever you do, right? That's also a follow-up. That's a follow-up message. Hey, I was just liking your post. I didn't know if you saw my post. I was actually on target for a company car and I won the car. That's it. That's it. And a picture of you with the car. That's it. Because now the person's going to remember, dog, I wanted to sign up too. Dog, she earning cars? Man, she actually is helping people. You want them to see it's happening with or without them. I want to do it with you, but I'm going to do it without you. You see how that works? I want to do it with you, but I'm going to do it without you. And I'm not going to leave you out because I'm going to still update you. These are updates and deflections. I'm still updating you because I know we're going to work together. I just don't know when. So I'm going to stay in touch because I'm interested in you. You're important to me. And I'm going to keep updating you until you say stop. Most people never say stop because you're just updating them. You're not asking them over and over to purchase. If you win a company trip, same thing. You want to make sure you're liking their page. Then you're going to comment. Hey, I just earned this company trip. Girl, I'm on the plane. I'm on my way to Aruba. Can't wait for you to join me. That's it. That's it. She's going to reply, oh, yeah, I can't wait either. What do we need to do to get started so you can be on the next one? You're going to reintroduce everything every single time. Is this making sense? And here's another thing you can do. Don't tell people. People don't tell me what to do. When you follow big great influencers, i.e. Jerusha, and other influencers who are doing well in their industries. You can also follow up with your client. Go to her page, love on her page, make a comment.
It's making sense for sure.
Okay. Love on her page. And you want to say, I was just following this other business coach at Jerusha, and she was telling me X, Y, and Z. I just wanted to share that with you because I know you have a business too. Or if it's a TikTok tip or FB tip or IG tip or YT tip. Hey, I was just following this other influencer. And did you know that you can now schedule your post on TT? You don't have to go to TT Studios. I just wanted you to know that too. When you are informative, when you are helpful, when you care, right? Because everybody's wearing a sign on their forehead that says, make me feel important. When you are sharing this information not with one person, every single person you're sharing the same information. So if I tell you, yes, TikTok has a new feature where you can schedule your content. My content is scheduled for tomorrow already. Now, because I love scheduling in advance. So that's something I can follow up and tell you about. I'm not going to say anything about my coaching program. I'm not going to say anything about my follow-up ebook bundle. I'm not going to say anything about my power hour strategy. I'm going to say, I thought of you. I was just on your page. TikTok has a new feature where if you can schedule your content, because I know you work 9 to 5, you can schedule your content in TikTok now. That's it. You're continuing to build rapport. People buy from people they trust. How am I building the trust? Following up. That's how I'm building the trust. I'm following up. They buy from people they know, like, and trust. You already like me because you saw my stuff. You showed up. You already like it. Now you don't know, can I trust this person? Is this person going to take me where I need to go? Is this person really going to help me out and scale my business? I got to see them a couple of times. Now I'm sharing stuff with you. You're going to purchase. And see, you become a customer, a client, or a connection, the 3 C's. Everybody falls in the category. A customer, a client, or a connection. Connections are people who share your stuff. Connections are people who come onto your live. Connections are people who keep showing up for you. Those are connections. They help you reach your goal to 5,000. They do what they can do. Those are connections. So the goal is to update in your stories. It doesn't matter if they didn't see your post. Everybody's not going to see your post. So I know you didn't see the post where I posted my client. She went from 2,000 in production to 10,000 after taking my 3-day ride. After taking my 3-day ride business course, she went from 2,000 to 10,000 in production per month. And so I love her testimony. It's so sweet. She's in another business. And so I tell people, hey, I have this one client. You can go follow her page. She went from X, Y, and Z after taking a 3-day ride. Now she's here within the company. I just want to share that with you. You're just sharing information. That's how you build relationships. If your lifestyle has changed, you can share that too. You don't want to be too braggadocious because you don't know people's situation, but you do want to give people hope. They got to see that it's possible. They got to see you leveling up, right? So typically I used to back in the day wash my own car. Now I get my car detailed, right? But now, if you have a company car, I haven't driven my own car in years. I've earned a company car every 2 years. And so I'm excited that, girl, no car payment, no insurance payment. This is the life. You just tell the story. If she missed it, you could talk to her in the DMs. Why this works? Let me tell you why this works. No pressure. It's no pressure to share. It's no pressure to build a relationship. You're not pitching, no pitching. Why this works? No begging. We don't beg over here, no begging. Conversation based only. Curiosity driven only. So you're not asking them to decide. You're letting them re-enter the conversation naturally. They're going to say, Jerusha, I know you have that 3-day ride. Is it still available? They're going to ask you. They're going because you've done so much for them. You've shared with them. You've given them insight. You've done a lot for them. The natural response is going to be, are you still selling that ebook? Do you still have it for $31.97? Now, a system is going to do this following up for you, but that's how my follow-up sequence works. It gives you the exact scripts on what to say, and it's just following up in the background. So here's your homework. Create a follow-up list of 10 people, okay? 10 people who express interest in your product or service or opportunity. You're going to follow up with those 10 people, okay? You're going to pick one of the scripts that I gave you and use it today. If you want the exact scripts, put bundle and I'll send it to you, okay? You're going to attach a picture with the story. So whatever that looks like for you. And you're going to follow up with 10 people who wanted to buy your lotion, 10 people who wanted to buy your cocoa gel, 10 people. You have to follow up. Stay consistent, not emotional. Most of you are emotional and you let your emotions stop you. Most people, they stop because they don't feel like it. They stop because it feels crazy. They stop because, I don't want to feel. You stopped based on emotions. Can you imagine stopping your dreams because you didn't feel like it? Because you felt the person felt a certain way? You got to stay consistent. This is really an easy system and strategies that anybody can follow, but you got to be willing to put in the sweat equity. Follow up is where professionals separate themselves from amateur. Professionals follow up. Baby, I don't care if you're Tony Robbins. I don't care if you're E.T. I don't care if you're Inky Johnson. Those people follow up. Get in one of their seminars. I know. I'll sign up for a webinar. And guess what? They follow up through email. They follow up through text. They invite you to the next webinar. It's called following up. Go sign up for Lisa Nichols free training. See if you start getting emails. That's called follow up. You think those emails are just cute? Baby, she's following up so you can get the next course. You can show up at the next event. It's called follow up. Follow up is where professionals separate themselves from amateurs. And not only do you, if you get Lisa Nichols or anybody that you follow, okay, Russell Brunson, all of the people that are the people, baby, they following up every day. You get an email, seem like every day. Oh, there's another email. They are not doing it once a week.
Thanks, Coach Jennifer Jem Let's RISE for sending the Heart Me gift.
Yes, thank you, Coach Jennifer in the building. Okay, all of the top professionals are following up through email and text. When Tony Robbins, I've gone to several of his events, baby, I'm getting emails 2-3 times a week, seem like. And as soon as he has a promotion or as soon as he writing another book or whatever it is, I get a text. I've even gotten a call. Hey, I know you attended Tony Robbins' event. He had a training that was separate. Remember, I told you guys there was a training, $100,000, right? No payments, 6 months. Not him, another person. $100,000 to work with this person for 6 months, baby. And guess what? It's not even really one-on-one. You get one call a week and everything else is in a group setting. So you get one call a week if you have questions, but it's in a group setting, $100,000, no payments up front. So they called, hey, you attended this event, wanted to make sure that you got so-and-so and so, you got the book. The next training is da-da-da-da-da. That's called follow-up, baby. You are what? Compounding. You're not just leaving the money on the table. You're seeing, okay, you purchased something and you liked it. Okay, let me see if I can upgrade you so you can purchase something else. That's why follow-up is crucial. So if you want my scripts for every scenario, every business, objection handling without awkwardness, feeling crazy, you want a follow-up system that actually converts, you want to make sure you put bundle in the chat so I can send it to you, or you can text my number bundle and it'll come to you directly. But don't sit and watch other people do it. Don't sit and watch everybody else win and you're like, I still want to win. I don't know what to do. I'm telling you what to do. You got to take baby steps, but you got to take the step. Most people won't even take the step. You have to take it. You're going to take the stairs, not the elevator. And it's going to take you time to get your systems in place. It's not a one-time effort. It's ongoing efforts every single day, learning every single day, putting in the time and the money every single day. Entrepreneurship is not for everybody. Everybody think because we have social media, everybody should quit their jobs. Don't. Because everybody doesn't have the grit. They don't have it. This is not for the faint at heart, baby. This is for the people who want it so bad enough, they too dumb to doubt. They're like, I don't even know what else to do but to keep doing it and perfect my skills. Those people. So if you don't feel like you're that person, I don't know. Entrepreneurship is going to be tough. Okay, so any questions about that? Thank you so much for the love. Thank you for double tapping that screen. Yes, we're going to get to 5,000. We're going to love on you. So we're talking all things follow up. I just gave you reasons you need to follow up, how to follow up, scripts to follow up. So tell me, was this helpful? Yes or yes? I would love to answer any questions about follow up. All right, I'm just making sure. You're more than welcome to come up if you have questions about follow up. The goal is to get you to follow up now. Don't wait to get a system. You can do it manually. I tell my clients, if you have less than 50 customers, you can follow up yourself. You don't need a CRM. You don't need an app. You can do that yourself. When I was offline with my business, guess what? We used to do 100 calls a day. 100 calls a day manually, hanging up, calling, leaving messages, talking. 100 people you had to call. Imagine, like now you don't even have to do that. You can plug them in a system, a plug and play system, and it's following up for you. But you have to make that initial contact. You have to be creating content that attracts your ideal person. You have to do it. Can I answer a question for you on TT? Okay, let me see what she's saying. If you're on TT, I can invite you up. You can ask me a follow-up question. No problem. Let me know. All right, let me answer your question. First of all, when I said this, I know you weren't here. You just popped in. When you're following up, you're not begging. Why? If someone expressed interest with your product and they did not purchase, but you know your product is good, why wouldn't you follow up with me? You see, if your product is that good, your service is that good, why wouldn't you follow up with me? Why wouldn't you come back around and go to my page, love on my page, comment on my page, go down in the DMs and do a deflection, tell a story. Hey, I just was working with another client and it made me think of you. She has a daughter just like you and she just became our second earner in the company. Whatever your business is. Or if it's a weight loss product, hey, I was thinking of you. I just was working with a client and she lost 5 pounds in 5 days. That's it. You're just telling them and keeping them updated with what's going on so that conversation stays open. And when she's ready to buy, she didn't go to somebody else. She didn't go to your company website. She comes back to you because you're the person that introduced her to the product. So many people end up going to, okay, let me just go to Amazon, or they go someplace else and they don't even purchase from you because you never followed up. They wanted it.
Do you happen to have a beacons or stands or link for free for me to get started for free?
Yes. Okay. So a couple of things. So first, I have my LINK in the bio. So yes, and you'll be able to see what is available. The follow-up ebook is in the LINK. It's $31.97. So yes, you can go ahead and get that now.
Like goals 5K met.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Have a great night, Rizzo. Thank you so much. We're at the 5,000 mark. Whoop, whoop. We did that. Okay, we did that. Yes, so you can get that. I don't have a beacon or what's it called? A stand store. I actually have a tree in my bio. And so it does have everything that I offer and freebies. So 20 ways to engage on social media, free. I have a free group. Okay, you could just join that community and I go in that group once a week and train in that group. It's free. So if that's something you're looking for, all you got to do is go to my profile and click it and you'll see what's available. That's free. Yes. The other thing that I love to do is, let me just tell you a secret that most people won't tell you about being successful online. You definitely need to track your work. If you're not tracking, that's a problem because you don't know who to follow up with if you're not tracking. You are not going to remember all the people that express interest in your product.
Thanks.
You're welcome. You're not going to remember every person who said, I want it. I'm not going to remember every name on each one of these platforms who said bundle. You said bundle. You said bundle. You don't want the free stuff. I'm not going to remember. Right. And so as soon as you get off of your live, you got to have a tracker. You got to track the people that are talking to you. You got to attract the people that are engaging with you. So you want to put them for free on a Google Sheet. Real simple. You can put them on a Google Sheet for free. Now, if you have a system like I do, it's going to log the person for you, their handle, and all the things. But if you don't, you can get a Google Sheet. I can highlight Jerry, right? And I'll go to Jerry's page. I'll get Jerry's URL, okay, which is your page name. I'll get that, put it in a Google Sheet. So when I'm ready to follow up with people, I can have her on a sheet. I'm tracking to say, hey, did you get those freebies? Hey, did you join my free community? Hey, did you get the 20 ways to engage on social media? I can follow up properly because I'm tracking. It's no way to remember everybody and everything that they wanted. So if you're not tracking, that's also a part of the problem. So we got to track our activity.
Nice.
Yeah. We got to track our activity. Now, if you want an app, I got you because I use an all-in-one app that does my tracking. But for free, Google Sheet. Real easy. For free, anybody can do the Google Sheet. They don't charge you anything to do the Google Sheet. Okay. Jerry, did you have another question about follow-up? What type of business do you have? So tell me what type of business you have. Emma in the building. What type of business do you have? Or do you have a business? If you don't have a business, I'm going to tell you to always market yourself. The first thing I tell my clients, if they don't have a business, they don't have a product, they don't have a service, start marketing yourself. You're the brand. You want to start marketing whatever you're doing in the course of your day. If you work a traditional job, start marketing. Hey, I'm on my way to work.
Niche page and ebook.
Okay, got you. You got an ebook. Okay, what's your business? What you want to do is you want to make sure that you start marketing yourself because you're the brand. Jerusha's the brand, even though Pretty People Incorporated is my company name, but I am the brand. So I'm always marketing myself, sharing actionable business tips and tools, really empowering other people, motivating other people to get to work. I'm building my brand, which is myself. Okay, got you. So I have a client right now in real estate that's inside my 3-day ride business course. And my client, I tell her all the time, when you go to a closing, you should be videoing. When you go look at houses, videoing. When you are talking to a client, you don't have to show the client, videoing yourself talking to them. When you are riding through neighborhoods, videoing. Video, and video. And I told her, stop posting pictures. Hey, it's a sale. Hey, closing, under construction, whatever. That's not enough. Video is the fastest way to get in front of your clients. More videos. You don't have to do a minute video. You're talking 7 seconds, 10 seconds, 15-second videos. Do a video. And every time I see more pictures, I'm like, do a video. Because that's what people are looking for on social media, quick videos. That's what they're looking for. So if you go into a home that you're trying to sell, just show us the bathroom and tell us about the bathroom. You're in real estate. All you got to do is marble floors. The cabinet tops are made of blah, blah, blah. And the light fixtures, this is what's in 2025, these new little light fixtures. This is what people are using in their bathroom, almost like hotel lights that they're doing. And people are putting stands and they're setting it up, taking the lotion out of the original lotion bottle, putting in nice lotion containers. That is talking about the bathroom that is in the house that you're going to sell. That's how you do the video. Tell us about the house. Tell us about the hardwood floors. You can have the dark hardwood, the gray hardwood, the mixture. Tell us what's the difference in the hardwood floors. That's a video. You know how many more people are going to follow you because they feel like you're educated, you're knowledgeable, you go into detail. We can trust you because you're telling us what most people don't. That's how you get in front of more clients. That's how you grow your account to people that want to buy. All you have to do is go tell us about, okay, paint.
I can dig.
Yes. about the paint. You have bathroom paint that's different from if you're painting a ceiling. It's a different type of look. You want to tell us if you paint the ceiling a dark color, the room looks smaller. If you paint the ceiling a dark color and then a side wall or a accent wall, it makes it look wider. If you want it to look narrow, you paint the both ends. Tell us about the stuff. That's how you get clients. When you share what you already know. I'm sharing what I already know. That's all I'm doing. Sharing what I know. I'm not trying to share how to cook. I'm not going to share how to do something. How to garden. I'm sharing the knowledge, wisdom, experience, and success I already have. So I attract my people, the people who need my services, the people who want to scale. And so my client inside the 3-day ride who's in real estate, I was just telling her, I need more pictures, not just a picture of the house. What are we doing? I need the video. I need you to say, okay, I don't know if you guys know this, but if some people have red doors. Let me tell you why the red door became a thing and people would just have red doors. And tell us a story about the red door. There are people who are now putting key locks on their, they're just touching their fingers and then they got locks. What's the difference in just a regular keyhole and all of this fancy stuff? Why are we doing this? And do they get locked out their house if they only have it, an electronic way of getting into the house because they don't have a real key? All of that, baby, all of that, I'm following. I'm following this girl because she tells me all the things for my next house, okay, for the next house. So that way I can say, oh, that's what I'm looking for. I saw this girl on TikTok named Jerry. She was saying when I go into a home, I need to look and ask these questions about the hardwood floors. Like what's underneath this hardwood? Like, did y'all just put this here on top of blah, blah, blah? She told me this on TikTok. I find everything I want to know on TikTok. And I go to the people who are giving me the information. And so you would be a person that I would use because now I trust you because you keep telling me all the things I need to know to buy the next home, to invest in the next home. I'm ready to invest in another home. Now I get to go because when I'm looking, I go to people's pages. I'm looking for who's giving me the most knowledge. I'm looking for the person who explains everything to me. That one. I like her because she's my person. I know there's a lawyer on here I follow to the T. Her name is Stephanie, Attorney Stephanie. Follow her. Attorney Stephanie. She doesn't even know. I'm like a super fan. So Attorney Stephanie, she tell you everything about the law. Baby, if I get in trouble, I'm calling her. Just from her showing up, telling me simple things about the law. That's what you need to do for your business if you're not already doing it. And she does a video. She doesn't put words on the screen. I'm not going to read that legal stuff. Girl, I don't even know what it's saying. That's why I need a lawyer. She tells you in video, hey, if this happens, this is what you need to do. Ba, 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 ba. Real simple, 30 seconds, 15 seconds. It's not even a minute. And her account has grown so much because every time I see her, I tell people like I'm telling you, Attorney Stephanie is the girl. Okay. Attorney Stephanie, I love her. I love the way she tells you about the law. Now, you're in real estate, you're in insurance. To get more clients, tell us things people don't. I have a client that's in insurance. Same thing. I told her, tell us the things other insurance agencies are not telling us. Hey, before you get your insurance, you might need to know the difference between blah and blah. That's how you build trust online. Share your knowledge. If you want to learn from me, you want to get inside my 3-day ride, message me the word RIDE, RIDE. Message me the word RIDE so you can see what's available. Don't wait until 2026. Don't wait and look and what. Don't wait. If you get into the ride, we get to work together now to the end of the year. The 3-day ride is usually 3 days, but now we're going to work until the end of the year. And then you have an opportunity to become a member in the membership program. And so I encourage you to take a look at it. Text me the word RIDE. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha, and I'll see you on the page. I'll see you next time. Have a great night. Thank